Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches. A lot of time has passed since I started my journey to awesomeness, so it's time to share to you the first entry of the Doodle Log. So yeah, I ended last year with the last production diary. And at the end of that video, I pressed the button. Yeah, pressing the button resulted to me being sent to an island. I thought I was gonna be stuck there, but then I saw the doodle boat. Anyways, I explored the boat, figured out how to make it work, and looking at the setting sun, I was overwhelmed with the feeling of wanting to set off into a journey. And so, the journey to awesomeness begins. But then I had to stop because suddenly, the here and there button started glowing and making a sound like an alarm or something. Anyways, I pressed the button, went back to normal, and found out that the house is gonna undergo a bit of a construction. And yeah, because of that, the journey had to be delayed. But yeah, the construction lasted for the whole month of January, and during that time I also decided to explore more how each of the buttons in the doodle boat works. So yeah, some buttons have some interesting functions and you might see it all in action in a future video. And yeah, the construction ended, and within the month of February, I ended up becoming an admin to a Filipino YouTubers community on Facebook. I actually kinda volunteered to be one, because I'm kinda curious how to run a community like that. And yeah, as an admin, I felt obliged to make decent visuals for the group, and even ended up making a quick video introduction for it. I also became an admin or moderator to another community of Pinoy Blender users. If you're interested to join both groups, the link will be in the description below. Anyways, it was March when I restarted the journey to awesomeness. I started making updates on the channels, like I said in the last production diary. And yeah, I made new thumbnail design and created a new format for the video's descriptions. And I also made new channel arts. And yeah, just made lots of updates on both my channels within the month of March. So yeah, moving on to the next month, April 1, 2019, I decided to cancel the Underland project. Something I did to ride the April Fool's wagon. And yeah, not everybody liked it, of course. But yeah, that happened. That's over. I did that. I'm probably not gonna do it again. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, the month of April was also spent putting the video together to share to you the events after I pressed the button on the last production diary. So yeah, just watch it if you haven't yet. I think it's a cool video. Not really that perfect, but yeah, it was published on May 3, 2019, which I decided will be the day when the journey to awesomeness started. So yeah, just check out the video and drop some thoughts in the comments there if you want. Also, around that time, I decided to change the name of my channels and what would be my company. Since I just started the journey to awesomeness, I thought it would be best to change the name then. And I asked you guys for help on which one to pick through a poll. And yeah, based on the results of the poll and an idea given by Michael or Mickle Pickle, I decided to change the names to Doodle Notes Productions for the main channel and the Doodle Boat for the second channel. And as usual, there are reasons for that. In the case of the name Doodle Notes, I decided to change it mainly because of SEO, or search engine optimization. So if you search Doodle Notes on Google, you won't exactly see my channels or my contents right away. Same goes when you search for it on YouTube. You'll see more about this other Doodle Notes, which involves doodling, and it's actually used for educational purposes. And yeah, sharing the name with that gave me a tremendous feeling of unease. And yeah, I actually discovered this months before the journey to awesomeness started, and I've been wanting to change the name since then. So I made some tests, and by adding productions to the name and searching it on both YouTube and Google, I discovered that the results mostly shows both my channels and my content. So yeah, at that point, my heart settled with Doodle Notes Productions. But I have to know what you guys think, so I conducted a poll, and most of you voted for Doodle Notes Productions. It also fits to what I'm trying to do here, which is to produce awesome films, animations, and all sorts of works of art. So yeah, I'm really liking the new name. So yeah, for the second channel, I decided to use the Doodle Boat because I can't really use Doodle Notes the second anymore since I changed the main channel name. And yeah, I think it fits because in the second channel I plan to publish videos about the stuff that I do inside the boat, which is where I edit videos and stuff. So yeah, I think the Doodle Boat is a perfect name for the second channel because of that. And yeah, thanks again to Michael or Mickle Pickle, hopefully I'm saying that name right, for, the idea. Anyways, the only thing that I do inside the boat that I will be publishing on the main channel, on this channel, will be the Doodle Logs, which I plan to do every month. So yeah, I just started off late this year, but it will be every month from now on. And yeah, consider it like an evolution of the Underland Project Production Diaries. So yeah, that's why Production Diaries are no more. Now we have the Doodle Log. So yeah, names changed, lots of stuff updated. And also within the month of May, I created new video assets for each contents of both the Doodle Notes Productions and the Doodle Boat channels. Yeah, I also managed to quickly make an AVAV or a very amateur video and re-uploaded some videos to showcase this new video assets. Also, on each of those videos, I left quick messages. One of those messages is about my contents. So yeah, to make things clear, if it isn't yet, the main contents, which will be uploaded on the Doodle Notes Productions channel, are the following. A very amateur video or AVAV. These are quick VFX filled videos that I do to try out an effect, a visual effect, or to showcase something or, just for fun. Next would be the fan mode videos, where I showcase a 3D character modeled by myself, either a fan-made one or an original one. I'll be showcasing these characters by making a short animation with them, and mostly they'd be interacting with Doodle Notes Productions mascot, Doodly. So yeah, for both AVAV and fan mode videos, you guys can actually suggest on what stuff to do next. Just leave some comments on any videos under those categories, especially the most recent ones. And yeah, for the main contents, we also have films and series. Those two will actually be the main products of the big projects that I'll be embarking on through Doodle Notes Productions. So yeah, big projects will be juggling between those two, and will be a mix of 2 or 3 different types of contents depending on the project. For example, the Underland project, which is, as of the making of this log, the current big project, is a mixture of fan mode and series. So yeah, it's a fan mode series project because it's a fan project and I plan to publish a series of videos through it. So yeah, that's gonna be a common occurrence here in the Doodle Notes Productions. I'll be mixing up some contents to create some really cool projects in the future. So yeah, the Underland project is just the first. There will be more, hopefully. Hopefully I can keep doing things like this. Anyways, those are the 4 main contents of the Doodle Notes Productions. And following the Doodle Notes system, the amount of how many videos for each type of content that will be put out really varies on whatever current big project I'm working on. So yeah, I can't really be sure how much AVAV or fan mode or film or series I can make in 1 year. But yeah, just know that those will be the contents that you'll be expecting to come out through Doodle Notes Productions. I actually talked about this on a previous video called Doodle Notes System, but yeah, I need to update that video because there are some outdated information there. Just check it out on the second channel if you're curious. But yeah, speaking of the second channel, there are also 4 types of contents that you'll see there. And yeah, just like in the main channel, I'll also be mixing those contents up depending on the video. So yeah, tutorials, time-lapse, live stream, and the making of videos will be the contents that you'll see on the Doodle Boat. So yeah, they're all pretty self-explanatory, so I won't be explaining more about them. So yeah, like I said, I've been including quick messages on the end of the recent videos here in the main channel. And in that quick message, I always share my mission, which is to bring forth awesome films and animations using only free software. Bringing forth awesomeness for short. So yeah, that is Doodle Notes Productions' mission. And yeah, if you've watched the What is Doodle Notes video, well, you also know there my vision for the company or this channel. And yeah, I might be including quick messages about my mission on every video from now on. But yeah, I will be less vocal of my vision since it's something that I want to be emphasized within Doodle Notes Productions. So yeah, the vision must be clear to me and to whoever it is that will hopefully be working with me in Doodle Notes Productions. But yeah, to make it kinda clear, Doodle Notes Productions is like a restaurant. And the food we serve are the contents, and the chef, or the one making the contents, which is at the moment just me, I only have to tell you what the food is and how I made it. I would even tell you that it is my mission to make you feel really satisfied after eating my delicious food. The vision will be my center. That's why I do stuff. And I don't really have to tell you guys about that, I think. I mean, you just know that it's there because of how the food will taste. And hopefully, with this vision in my center, in my heart, I'll be able to make the food taste great, fulfilling my mission. That's kind of what the vision is, what it's all about. I don't really have to tell you guys about it, I think. I don't have to keep saying it on every video because I have to always make it clear in my heart and in myself. And saying it out loud kind of, not helping with that. And yeah, the vision will never change. It's just gonna get even stronger. I'm just gonna be less vocal about it because it's starting to feel like, I'm just doing it for show or something. And as long as I kind of feel like that, I don't wanna, I don't wanna just say it just to, oh hey, he's doing it. I think you'll know what I mean. Oh yeah, hopefully that made things clear. If not, then you probably won't care much about it, since most of you possibly only came here for, the food. So yeah, as long as it tastes great, there's really no problem between us, right? And I'm pretty sure I can give glory to the awesome if I make my food the best there is. Anyways, one of the big changes that I also made after starting the journey to awesomeness is KoFi. So yeah, I decided to switch to KoFi because there's this thing that happened to Patreon, which resulted to some creators and patrons wanting to boycott it. One of my patrons, actually the only patron that I got, is one of those guys. But yeah, even before that issue on Patreon happened, I actually been wanting to close my Patreon account because I can't really promise to fulfill the perks that I put there. So yeah, I wanted to close my Patreon account, and as if it was destined, the issue on Patreon happened. So yeah, it was easy for me to close my account without making my only Patreon, GulliermoGage, feel bad. And also, I tried checking out KoFi following his suggestion. And yeah, I actually found it awesome. So I immediately made the switch. And yeah, a huge thank you to GulliermoGage for supporting DoodleLog Productions through Patreon for a year, and recently through KoFi as well. And yeah, also a huge thanks to Tritan Wintle for giving DoodleLog Productions lots of KoFi. You guys did a huge thing for me and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks a lot. And yeah, only if you wanted to. If you like what you're seeing here and want to give me support, just check out my page on KoFi. And yeah, I'm not gonna be promising perks this time because I wanna focus more on the projects that I'm working on here on DoodleLog Productions. And yeah, I think that's all that I'm willing to share for now. My name is MJ Vilches, and yeah, time to read the diary again, see where we need to go next, and then set sail once more.